there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 2 with the Burning-Tree Emissary Goblins. Yes, we'd like to play first. I think this is keepable. 3-hand. Yes, we'll go slow, but it's got 2 Chieftains. And a Ram-Gang, which is aggressive later on. Our opponent does have to mulligan to 6. And I think we'll just start off with the Copperline Gorge and pass a turn. So an ally encampment. I'm actually not looking forward to playing against allies because they usually gain a ton of life. And they have a lot of these, these 2/1s. Didn't run any of the Searing Blazes in the sideboard. So that's not looking good for us. Another Chieftain is also something that I think will be good later on if I can push through. But allies just flooding the board and them getting bigger and bigger each turn is definitely not something I want to mess with. So attacking with the Envoy. And we'll go ahead and throw out the Ram-Gang. And I do believe I race. Our opponent missed a land draw. No, we're on the play, so. Yeah, I definitely do race here. I don't think I hold back. Opponent is kind of suffering from lands here. Double Mountain. They do have, I believe, there is at least the haste one. So he's gonna see if he races. All right, we have a race. We have another Ram-Gang, which is something I can put out. I think I do. No. Yeah, we'll put out the other Ram-Gang, I think. So if I draw another land next turn, it's a Goblin Chieftain and a Reckless Bushwhacker. Down to an 11. So I would ideally like to draw another land. I won't crack my Windswept Heath for that very reason. Just to, it's not much odds difference, but it is. It is significant. So here's a first striking Blade Master. I'll come in for 6. And we did find the mountain. So is this going to be lethal? The problem is I need to keep something back. Other than he gets protection. So he blocks 1, it takes 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is all I think I can do. Unfortunately, I go to 6, and I'm just dead just because this Evangel is just so good at. Let's see here. Let's see how much we can do. So Chieftain. I think I'm going to be one. Let's see. So 5, 10. He blocks one of them, though. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 11. That is 11. So we'll go with the Bushwhacker. And unless he has a bolt in hand, we win this. Oh no, that's first strike at 4, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah, you can just first strike down the Chieftain, which takes away 4, 8. Yeah, he just goes to a 1. That was a smart little block, because that takes away all of it. Yep, and we barely just missed the allies just barely gets us. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right. Okay, so I'm not quite sure Bloodmoon needs to come in here. I think Bloodmoon can shut him off of doing things. Legion Loyalist is actually pretty good in this match. So is Atarka's Command can pump up all of my guys, which I think it just might be better than something like Reckless Bushwhacker. Because we've seen you just can't really race this type of deck. I like the Legion Loyalist just because it does give us first strike and trample, which is something that, and I'm not quite sure I even like the Jund Hackblades or the Maniacs. We want the Goblin Guides are also not very good against this deck. I think I'm going to take the Goblin Guides out and keep the rest of them in, even though this Maniac has to attack. So maybe it's just plain worse. But it does get the pump from the Liege. We'll submit this. I need to go more impactful cards. And this is fine. This is fast. We have the Bloodmoon too. Does hurt our ability. We'll probably just go get a basic forest. No first turn play by our opponent. That's some good news. Hopefully we draw in something that can work with the Burning-Tree Emissary. It works. So I'm just going to go get a basic forest. And we at least get a Maniac. I am at the mercy, though, of drawing into that third land. And he does bolt off the Legion Loyalist. That is going to be a card that is harder for him to deal with. There's a Clifftop Retreat, which allows, not for double white though, just one white, which is going to be the Battle Singer, which is the one that gives haste, and +1/+0 to ally creatures, so it's one of the better ones. And we'll absolutely block this, yeah. You want to keep the allies off. Unfortunately, miss our land drop, and I think that might be the difference between winning and losing this game. I think a Bloodmoon at this point would just be against like at least a 3-color deck usually. This could just be a 2-color, and maybe Bloodmoon's the wrong card to bring in. Now he's got the basic though, so I guess Bloodmoon was just not really good. So Reckless Bushwhacker, the race is on again. He's going to attack in for 5. If we hit this land drop, then all is well. We do. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and what does more damage? 3. This does 3 for 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't matter which one I do. I think the Chieftain is a little more powerful. I am behind on the race, though. The Free Blade's good. It starts to get a bunch of counters. And another Bushwhacker. All right, well. That's a ton of damage. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And I'd have to kill him on the backswing, which I don't think is going to be possible. Because we won't have enough blockers. So it'd be Mountain. We'd need a lot more than this. And Allies takes us down. Kind of hard matchup with the toolbox that Allies have. We'll go on to the next one. This is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.